Hey there guys, Raxby here, and welcome back to some more Let's Play Professor Layton and the Curious Village. Last episode we went inside of the Ferris wheel and actually found some strange mysterious key. When we left we got chased down by the Ferris wheel as it rolled after us and nearly killed us. And now we were called over to the manor by Inspector Chelmey. So let's move on here and see what he has for us. Alright, so everyone is waiting for us. And yeah, thank you, Matthew. But he does seem a bit ill at ease. That's a good way to put it. But he claims he's fine, so let's just head upstairs and see where everyone else is and what we need to do. Alright, Inspector Chelmey. Alright, well yeah, we'll have a seat. I'm already sitting down. But yeah, why did you call us over? Alright, he's just gonna say it straight. He's onto us. We weren't even around for Simon's death. How can we be responsible? That is nonsense. There's no other word to put it. But yeah, he still calls us a cold-blooded killer. It makes no sense. I don't suppose you've seen this before, eh? What is he showing us? A face? We've seen that, but much later after in the village. I think Archibald gave it to us at some point. And alright, so Simon was killed with that. So that would make it the murder weapon. But the fingerprints that are on it are ours. Well, that would make sense because we got it from Archibald later on. But we didn't take that. Yeah, that's the face from the market. We didn't murder him with it. Wait, yeah, why? He just smashes it? Alright, where were we when Simon was killed? Yeah, we were investigating in the village. He's not an accomplice, and we've solved many puzzles then, so we can have them cover for us too. But no, we did not murder Simon. Not at all. That is not the case. Wait, how did you know about the key from the tower? Huh, that's weird. And yeah, we aren't the only suspect. Indeed, there are a lot of others. And where would the murder have taken place, Layton? I wonder what you're on about now. Although I'm not sure it's a crackpot theory. But yeah, Chelmey does seem to hide something.
No, Inspector, it has quite a bit to do with you.
Meaning?
Isn't it obvious?
If there is any criminal element involved in this case, then it is you, sir. What? That's absurd.
Hey, calm down.
What utter rubbish! You'll need more than some death charge to save your hide.
Well, that is quite the accusation, Layton, but it would make more sense than us being the murderer, at least. Anyway, he does seem to take good care of his wife, that we saw in the article. Exactly. What was Chelmey's favorite food? Now, this answer is a bit different in the US version of the game. I believe there it is like fresh potato chips or something. I'm not entirely sure. But in the version I'm playing, his favorite food are fresh cakes. Yeah, it states he loves cake, but yeah, you got angry at Matthew when he got you some cake. Oh yeah, now you just love Jane's cakes. That's a pathetic excuse. Alright, take a look at this. At what? Jane's cakes? What did the article say again? His wife is Emily, not Jane. This isn't Inspector Chelmey. He's a fake. Yeah, You're Inspector Chelmey. It's time for some Scooby-Doo action. Let's rip off his mask and see what monster is hiding underneath it. Or, well, that's the other way around in Scooby-Doo. Anyway, I do wonder who he is, because not knowing your wife's name, only if you have, like, Alzheimer's would that be a good excuse. And, alright, the time around Simon's death. You received a report that prompted him to come to Saint Mystere, but one thing. The drawbridge had its entrance to the... Alright, yeah. So he couldn't have entered the village. That's right. Nobody could have entered after us. And when did this begin? I believe that was during our search for Claudia. So... that was before the inspector showed up, I believe. And yeah, the only route to the village was closed well before Simon was dead. So something is fishy. Nobody could have entered the village, and nobody could have taken things out of the village, let alone a corpse. So, what? Yeah, this is a very good question. When did he get in here, and where is Simon's body? And one more question. How do you know about the key? That is a very good question. He seems pretty speechless. I think we figured him out. I think we're pretty much have him pinned to a corner. He knows nothing anymore. Although, that little girl also knew about the key. So, it's possible that there's some way other people knew, but it is still strange. So yeah, there's no way he should know about the key regardless. Unless he was spying on us. That's possible. So let's see. He posed as the inspector and used Simon's death as an excuse to enter the manor. Then he's been waiting for the ideal time to strike and steal the apple from us. That seems like a good enough motive for murder. Nya, nya, nya. What's funny, yeah. He finds us really despicable. But that's where his arch enemy. Who is this? It's Don Paolo? He's always despised us. I don't think I've ever met you. You thought you would be able to crush us for once and for all here in Saint Mystere? Well, you were wrong. But we did see through your disguise, so too bad, Don Paolo. But there does seem to be a big secret here in Saint Mystere, so I wonder what it is. He doesn't think we can solve it, but he's gonna leave now. And he's going to come back someday and give his revenge to us, I suppose. But we need to beg for galoshes? I don't know what galoshes are. If you know what galoshes are, let me know in the comments, because I'm curious if any of you have ever heard of it. Anyway, he's just gonna leave, and I guess we not stopping him, even though he's likely the one who murdered Simon, so... Yep, he just jumped out of the window. That's too bad. But yeah, do you know who it is, Layton? Oh, you've heard stories of him. Alright, and he's very good at hard sciences. But he's an evil genius. So, he's been banned from working in science, so that makes sense. He probably just lacks a moral compass. So, he breaking into Saint Mystere makes a lot of sense for him. Alright, well, I wonder what we did to cross him, though. But Layton has no idea. So, maybe we'll find that out later. Anyway, what is the secret of the village? Well, we don't know yet, but we'll find out. Because we're focusing on the golden apple first, and I'm sure everything will unravel too. So, let's head for the tower now. And that's the end of chapter 8 actually, the shadowy intruder. And it also solves mystery number 9 with Inspector Chelmey. Now, let's see what they have to say about the whole matter. Alright, well he still talks about Bachelorette, so he doesn't really tell us anything interesting. What about you? Alright, well you're shocked at the events. We could have guessed that we had an imposter. That is quite surprising. But we saw through him. We are quite cunning. Thank you, Dahlia. And now we will set our minds to the golden apple. Don't worry, we're figuring it out. So, she's looking a bit pale. But because of a peculiar dream. They had a new baby. Could this be a dream about Flora? Huh. This is interesting. This seems to be more than just a dream. Yeah, that's quite interesting. It must have been a tough time for her these past few days, losing one of her family members and having this weird dream and all this drama. So I suppose it's good if she's laying down for a little bit to get some rest. Because that is an interesting dream that might be based a bit more on reality. Anyway, we have done all we can in the manor, so we're gonna make our way over to the tower now. Because we want to solve this mystery for once and for all. So let's head over to the tower. It's quite a bit away, but we are gonna make a little stop on the way there actually. We're gonna go take the right fork. Even though the left fork is the short route to the tower, we want to take the right fork because I want to stop by Proskioto's house and get another puzzle from him. He's been waiting for someone like us because he has a good puzzle and he'll tell us something very interesting, likely about food again, because that's just who Proskioto is. Anyway, we have to solve puzzle 104, a sweet treat. You go to the shop to buy some almond chocolate to share with 3 friends. However, upon unwrapping the chocolate, you find that only 4 of the 16 chocolate squares actually have almond in them. How can you cut the chocolate up into 4 pieces to share, each with the same shape, but containing an almond in different location? Okay, now we need to cut them up into 4 of the same shape. So for example, like this, we would cut them up into 4 of the same shape, but then this one on the left, or this third column wouldn't have an almond, and this fourth one would have 2 almonds, so that's not fair. So that's not it. So we're gonna have to get a bit more creative than just simple straight lines. But I think we can do it. I think that we definitely do want to cut it through the half though, because there's 2 almonds on the left now and 2 on the right. But how do we cut it up from here? Well, I think the best way to do it is actually in L blocks. So for example, if we do it like this, here in the top left or top right corner, we have a little L block with an almond at the little piece that sticks out. And here we have an almond in this spot, so underneath the 2 blocks and one of the 2 sticking out. And if we follow that same procedure for these 2, this one has one at the very end, and this one has one on the corner piece. So all 4 almonds are in different spots, while the shapes are all the little L shapes. So this should give us the answer.
That should do it. Another puzzle solved.
That's right, and we'll need to make sure to share it with everyone. So yeah, that's all you needed to do to solve it. Oh, you promised to tell us something. Well, tell us. The greatest is Crouton's ginger pudding, so we'll have to try that maybe if we head over to the restaurant once we're done solving this. Anyway, we have actually the final piece of furniture. That was the... what are you barking at, boy? A hint coin. Alright. But yeah, we have the final piece of the inn, so we can now actually solve the inn. Okay, it seems I'm actually missing one final furniture item, so I'm gonna go ahead and look for where that where the puzzle is that solves this that gives us this final item, and I will meet you guys back right there. So see you guys in just a little bit. Alright guys, I'm back. Apparently, I had not yet solved puzzle 33. Light which one? I swear to God I did. Maybe I have actually, and I recorded it, but something went wrong with saving. But we have this final puzzle that we want to do real quick to get the final piece of furniture. You have only one match left. You want to light the room with an oil lamp, start a fire to warm the room, and heat your bath water. In what order in order to complete all the above actions, what should you light first? Well, this is really easy. You can only light one of the items in this picture. Now, if you light the bathtub, that won't help with any of the others. Lighting the gas lamp might help a little bit, but really, before anything else, since you don't have a lighter, you're gonna have to use the match to light all the other things. So that's what we want to light first.
How does this sound? Professor, I've solved it!
And that is the correct answer. I really don't know how we missed this puzzle for so long. I'm very sorry, but that is the answer. So that's good. And we finally got a pine bed. So now we have all 30 of the items in the inn, and we can solve our inn puzzle. So let's go into it and see if we can figure this out. Now, we want to start with this rug and bed for Layton are good, I think. And furthermore, we actually want to swap out this bureau with the bookcase, because that does go on the opposite side. Layton actually gets the pine tree, so we need to give him that. But he also has the chair. And the hat rack, actually. Next up, he has both of the tables, because he is a bit, it's the round chair and the round table, of course, does fit together well. Moreover, he has the bouquet of flowers, and he also has the gramophone. He doesn't have the big orange book. He has this weird flower face. Moreover, he does have the tea set, so we did get that right, as well as the painting. He also has the fossil. The clock is his, as is this mysterious little bottle. And I think that gives us all that Layton has. Although I might be wrong, I might be missing out on something. But we'll find that out if we do. Layton has this white rug, he has the bed, the teddy bear, the bookcase, he has the TV, the chair, and the square table. He has this book, and as well as the reading lamp. He has his violin, his globe, and his world map. Oh, finally, the Baron statue has to go to Layton. And with that, both of them have the perfect room. And that is the room a gentleman would be proud to call his own. And yeah, we have another one of those bonus areas that I will be covering once I'm done with the main game. So don't worry about that, we will cover that, just not right now. But that is going to be it for this episode. So thank you guys for watching once again. If you enjoyed it, a like always helps out a lot. And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss the next episode when we finally make our way over to the tower. See you guys then. Bye.